Hey, morning folks. Going somewhere different today. I wonder if you can guess where. Oh, actually, wait, there's no entry. Guess that means I can enter. We're going fishing. Yep, we're going fishing. What are we going fishing for, you might ask? Well, I haven't decided yet. This being towed along the river by the little tugboat. It's actually rare to see cargo moving along the river during daylight hours. Very rare, to be honest. Hence my brief pause there. Not sure what I was seeing. This is Westminster Pier, people. That is a ferryman getting his ferry ready to depart, and over there, of course, is the wheel. Now, why are we really on the pier? Well, that's why. Bell, Big Ben. This is Westminster Pier, and notice, compared to a few days ago when we were up on the bridge filming, it is gloriously deserted. Why? Because it's a really, really unpleasant day. It's rainy, it's cold, it's windy as well. So it's not a day to go swimming, or ideally, to be honest, a day to be on the river. So I think we might have to hold off on the ferry trip. That said, we did do an Uber boat, didn't we? In the past, all the way from Putney in West London over to Canary Wharf in central London. I have no idea if I've still got those lives, or whether they're lost forever, never to be seen again. I need to dig them out. Still a reasonably hearty number of tourists out and about on the bridge, up and down between the embankment area here and the pier and Westminster Bridge, but I have no idea what we're going to find when we get up there, because although it's not pouring, the forecast for the entire day is this, i.e. mush. So I've got no sort of no idea what we'll find at horseguards later. Also, and arguably more importantly, I have no idea what's happening with the guard change. I mean, there could well be practice on going again, horseguards could be closed. I've got no clue. It's all a bit of a mess between now and end of military season, but there's an easy way to find out, and by heading there to see.
Wendy, left or right?
So welcome to London, folks. Central London proper. On a very unpleasant morning. Feels like Monday, even though it's not. The difference between what we're seeing here and what we saw a few days ago when the sun was out. Well, long faces, raincoats, umbrellas, hats. A few people have even got woolly hats on, I don't know why. I mean, I get a cap or a raincoat or even sunglasses, all of which I myself am wearing. Folks, would you believe? Being super careful with the traffic today as well, because if anything does have to stop quickly, it's not going to be that quick in these wet conditions. And this corner is notorious. Now, luckily for the moment, in fact very luckily, it's just spitting. It's not actively raining. If it is, I'm ready for it, because I've got an umbrella, got a cap, waterproof cap, and waterproof clothing. So it can chuck whatever it wants at us today, and we'll still manage to get some good footage, hopefully, just like this family. People just not taking notice at all. I'm in the middle of a video, sorry. I knew he was going to ask me. He was looking at me like, can you do it? Sorry, no. Certainly not in these conditions with people that can't be bothered to stop. Right, first horses of the day, guys, are already about to appear in the video, including, I believe, a new one. Look at this. Wait, what? There's a grey with a brown head. What on earth is this, folks? I've never seen a police horse that looks like that. I've got to ask the name. Officer, what's his name?
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire. Wow. Thank you. Yorkshire. I didn't get the other one. Too much noise here. Yorkshire. That is the most unusual horse I've ever seen in my life. What is that horse called, guys? Is that a grey or is it some kind of... I mean, it's a grey's body, but they've transplanted a cow's head onto it. Is that like a grey bald or a bald grey or something, or a skew grey? I forgot all of the different terms. I know there are different terms for horses with those very unusual markings, but wow, that one. Gosh, I've never seen a grey that has a different coloured head. How very curious. There's quite a lot of place on the corners actually today. I wonder why, what might be happening. Self-serving liars are destroying our nation. Oh god, okay, it's the pro-EU lot back again. What a surprise. Oh, the traffic is getting super close. Almost lost the camera then. What on earth? Steve Bray back out again with his EU umbrella. Gosh, it's going to be a bit annoying, isn't it, if we make it to Horse Guards and it's closed. I would say the chance of that happening are actually higher than not. But I mean, worse way, we've got some lovely London footage, so it's not the end of the world, is it? Traffic this morning is bonkers. I guarantee there'll still be people at the phone boxes, even in this weather. Did we ever wait this long to cross a road before in central London? I don't think we did we? Notice it's constant this morning. Even the bus driver's eyeballing me. He's like, what are you doing, boy? People are still happy to get their rain-sodden group shots. Admirable, I guess. We haven't yet found any nice friendly tourists to talk to, but I will try my best, people, as I always do, if there's even a queue, because for the moment it doesn't look like there is. Look, the queue is one person. That said, considering that the light behind me is not great, I can understand why people are not really bothering. They're just forming groups thinking, oh god, what are we going to do all day now? It's raining and horrid in London. And the answer, people, oh, it's a massive group of the French students. The answer is go somewhere to eat. That's the best thing to do when the weather's like this. Yep, you want to be inside eating. That's what I do. I wonder if they're going to take this massive group to Horse Guards to annoy the guards on horses. It wouldn't surprise me at all. There's the money shot, folks, in the rain. Nowhere near as interesting as usual. So let me get over while the group floods past. London money shots. What did he say then, the French teacher? Something like, something distancé. Right, now I'm actually stuck with all of these Frenchies going past. I think they just said London merde. What does that mean, guys? Londres, c'est merde. I don't agree with that, it's not true. Paris, c'est merde. I'm tempted to go over and give Steve Bray a second interview, but the garçons are walking too slowly. Right, let's get out of the way. Meanwhile, it's actually quite remarkable how many people haven't got... Oh my gosh, wait, now we're completely stuck. I mean, if I wanted this kind of experience, I'd headed to Dunkirk this morning, wouldn't I? Okay, right, we've got the quiet part to ourselves. Let's see what happens between here and horseguards. I wonder actually where the tour group is taking them all. Because if horseguards is closed, they've got a long walk to Buckingham Palace. In fact, an extremely long walk to Buckingham Palace. The reason that we have got those additional police out is solely because of Steve Bray and his little merry band of pro-EU followers. Nothing ever really kicks off, but they have to have some bodies on the ground just in case. It's looking pretty busy up ahead, I'm not sure why. Okay, there's a choke point here, so we might be able to make it. Yeah, look, the teacher's saying to them, go the other side. This is good for us. Now we can get in front of this annoying group. And ideally, this motorsport fellow with his little umbrella. Gosh, there's so many school groups about. There's another one there, the Cenotaph. And there's an absolutely massive number of people crowding around Downing Street in front. There must be something happening today. I don't know what it is though. Okay, right, finally they stopped. They all look super depressed. They're probably on the coach from northern France overnight. Imagine arriving, leaving behind grim, rainy, wet northern France to arrive in an even more horrid, wet and grim London. Oh, there's some kind of a protest here. What's this? Who's about to get arrested? Sort of tax protest. Morning, officers. What's the protest this morning? Tax or something?
Oh no, it's March for Martin's Law.
Of course. March for Martin's Law.
Yeah, so with the arena bombings that happened in Manchester, in a nutshell, it's a law trying to improve like big events, having like preparations in place should something like that happen.
Okay.
So it could be like leading people to set places, or security just having more training to be aware of like the signs of the for.
Makes sense.
Like that.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you. That's the least London accent I've ever heard from an officer on Whitehall. Where are you from?
Edinburgh.
Ah, of course, of course.
Here for the jobs, funny accent.
You swapped cold, grim, dark Scotland for the same in London.
Wind and rain, just for the rain.
Oh goodness, enjoy it. Thank you. I can never
Can everybody there?
differentiate between Glasgow and Edinburgh. Okay, so Martin's Law. They're here to try and get a new law introduced after that Manchester Arena bombing. Good luck to them, I say. Oh, actually, finally, I think the PM's agreed to my interview, everyone. Or maybe not, actually, thinking about it. Who's this important fellow? Somebody's getting the gates open for them, look. Is it our Prime Minister? Oh God, no, it's not. Who's that? Okay, I mean, I actually thought they'd open the gates for her, but I guess not. LBC Radio. Okay, I mean, if LBC are here, something's happening. What's the event this morning? What are you kind of hoping to cover?
It's the anniversary of the Manchester Arena bomb today, and then one of the victims' moms is delivering a letter to Downing Street.
Ah, yeah, I was talking to him about Martin's Law, but I didn't realise today was the anniversary.
Yeah, today's the anniversary, so...
Oh, goodness. Okay, understood. All right, thank you. Okay, folks, I'm going to move on. Didn't realise, out of respect, I don't need to be here in anyone's way. Anniversary of the bombings. Yeah, quite a lot of people, young people, lost their lives, actually. So let me get myself out of the way. Didn't realise it was the anniversary. That said, always nice to talk to people and find out exactly what's going on in central London. And that's the first time I've ever heard a Met officer with a Scottish accent. That said, pay in London, especially with London waiting, which is an additional allowance that the police will receive in the Met. Yeah, London's salary would be far higher than Edinburgh. I would think a good 20 to 30% higher, at least. It's kind of spinning a little bit. Not the nicest of mornings. I'm curious that TSG are out as well when there's actually at the moment nothing happening. It'll be interesting to see which, if any, important person comes out to receive the petition that they're delivering to Downing Street. Okay, approaching Horse Guards, and it's looking to me as though, what a surprise, it's closed again. So one would assume, actually one moment, I mean, curious enough, the front gates are open and we've got a couple of officers. I wonder if they're doing the regimental changeover. I can't see what time it is. Maybe that's 11 AM bell. I honestly don't know at this point, folks. But I mean, there are no horses in the boxes. However, the doors are open on the box. Looks like we stumbled across the... oh, it's the 11 o'clock changeover. How's about that? And the yard is flipping packed. But there's not a changeover because there are no horses. So that means we've just arrived when the first horses of the day at 11 AM are coming out. I guess perhaps they open a little later. Let me see if I can speak to the trooper who's at the other end. He might tell me, he might not. Might need to cover up the kit shortly. It's starting to rain quite a bit. Blues and Royals I can see anyway. Unless they took them off already. Yeah, let me ask the trooper fellow what's happening. Morning. Can I ask you a quick question? Is it the first two horses they didn't have any out at 10 o'clock? Are these the first two they're bringing out?
Yeah, these are the first two.
Ah, so rehearsal at the back.
Yeah, so there was rehearsals in the parade square today, so these are the first two coming out today.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. Cheers. Okay, guys, well, how lucky is that? We arrived here without even realising at exactly the moment the new horses are coming into the box. Let's hope for Ormond. Okay, the horse at the other end is not Ormond, and neither is this one. But this one looks new to me. 1 second, people. See if we can get the whole horse in. One big fat fluffy sock at the rear. Which horse is this? Those markings on the nose, just above the nose. I'm pretty sure I've never seen this horse before. Unless somebody dropped some Tipex on his face. Very curious. Okay, when the crowd thins somewhat shortly, as it inevitably will, I'll try and get us a hoof number. He's got really fluffy socks, look. Like really fluffy socks. Bit of a cross between Monty and a more thoroughbred looking face. That is a particularly unusual looking horse. Am I going to be able to get right in front for a picture? Possibly. Wait, we might need to loiter for a moment, folks. If I can push in and take the number from the hoof. It's a little bit restless. Down to the hoof number, people.
I'll let you go up. Oh, can you put that horse? Oh, don't touch the reins, but you can maybe put its nose.
Sorry, chap. Sorry, thank you. Okay, right, we're right in front. Let's see if we can grab that hoof number before it really starts to rain, in which case we've got absolutely no chance of grabbing anything except a cold. Great if we just arrived here to a brand new one. Okay, got the number. Let's see which horse it is. Let's pray that this horse is on the list. Probably is the phone's being a little less responsive than usual, just because of the fact that police officers out there telling everybody to basically get out of the way because they're crowding around the horse. Flipping out with all the Frenchies that we saw before, they've just all turned up at once. Look how busy it is. What the flip? Let's get this name, then we need to throw out the umbrella, guys.
You haven't been down a little while, Goose?
Phoenix. Oi, hiya boss.
You haven't been down a little while, have you?
I mean, I'm not here as much as before
Non, mais il a pas mangé.
because I've been like really busy. You know, it's been a while since I've seen you though.
Yeah, I've seen you working in control room.
Missed it or not? That's what Ross always
I
says.
do it all, I do all the different things.
What a shitty day though as well, though.
It's not good.
We're not happy to be back in this mess. I mean, just look at it. What on the hell?
We had one of the auditors recording us the other day with a covert mic.
Oh, really?
Look at Buster's video.
Oh, man.
Video. Right at the beginning, you see him put a microphone in the ironworks out.
I don't understand these kind of idiots because what exactly are they hoping to get? What? Even if somebody says something super controversially wrong, and
He's banned from here.
oh, this is good. This is good.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'll catch you
The
later.
more bands, the better. Good to see you, boss. 1 second, guys. Let's get the umbrella up. If I can actually get it out of the carabinier. It is pouring now, like really pouring. 1 second. Everyone's putting their umbrellas up. Get mine up before the kit ends up dying. Sorry, guys, for the camera being all over the place. Let's get the umbrella up and I can focus. Right, there we go. We are now under cover. The yard, I think, is going to be the sensible option. Why? Because the heavier it rains, the more likely it is that this massive group of... Oh my God, look what the flip. Hold on. The more likely it is, sorry folks, losing my train of thought. The more it rains, the more likely it is that there are going to be issues here. That people are going to push their luck and go into places where they're really not supposed to go, if you know what I mean. Gosh, what a mushy morning. I don't think I've ever seen a deluge of Frenchy students this large before. Good Lord, that is a lot of people. Yikes. Officer I was just talking to had short sleeves in this weather. They were whistling at the front. Oh my goodness me, what a horrid, horrid, horrid morning. But we like horrid mornings, don't we, here in London City Walks? Why? Because horrid morning equals things going wrong. Ta-da! Oh yes. A lot of water sitting on the ground. Once it clears a little bit, and hopefully this lot will vanish over towards Buckingham Palace, we might get some very interesting reflections in the puddles. You all know I'm a sucker for a good reflection. At the moment we've just got reflections of tourists who subsequently and quickly change their minds. The sunglasses I'm wearing actually steam me up because of the fact that it's so annoyingly humid. Humidity's in the mid to high 80s this morning, which is a little higher than I like it. Okay, so the other horse, sorry guys, I'm just about to drop it. I'm pretty sure it was a misspelling at the stables. The horse is called Phoenix, but they've spelt it with the O and the E around the other way, like Phoenix, as opposed to Phoenix, if that makes sense. This one, no idea yet, and I won't be able to get it because I've got no spare hand. Pretty sure we've seen this one before though. Notice it is a little bit back. He doesn't like the sea of umbrellas. I remember this happening recently with this horse. In this box, actually. In fact, probably even... Wait a second, hold on. This is the troop that's had the multiple meltdown horses in recent weeks. I'm not sure who it is with the whistle or what they're whistling at. I'm just about to see part of the hoof number. I'm trying to avoid getting anyone's head in the frame, folks. This is the horsey that doesn't like to be crowded, as I think many of you will remember. Certainly not when people are walking too close with umbrellas. I'm not really seeing much of a marking on the hoof with the naked eye, so I'm not sure if This horse is numbered. We can't really get close enough either until all these people get out of the way. And I have a spare hand to check it, even if I can get the number. It's a beauty, but not a happy horsey this morning at all. Meanwhile, at the other end, trying not to clank my umbrella into somebody's face. Yikes. Meanwhile, at the other end, umbrellas and tourists. Ta-da! Oh, so we want playing a little bit of music here. I'm just going to put a phone in my ear then, make me listen to that music. I'm not sure if it was Arab music or not. Phoenix, really unusual horse, no? Really. I missed it. Somebody went right up and actually stuck their head. The guy in the blue jacket stuck his head right over the chain. The guard didn't actually shout, which is kind of curious. I don't know why. That says someone else is filming over there, so that might well have been captured if he actually did do anything, because he moved pretty fast when he saw me coming through the gate. Always indication of naughtiness. That's what the horse is looking at this morning. A bunch of soggy tourists. Now I know what you're thinking, guys. Where is Ormond? How do I know you're thinking that? Because that's what I was thinking. At least this one, Phoenix, however they pronounce it in the blues, is a new one to add to our list. Notice the dusky eyebrows, a little teeny weeny bit like the lifeguard horse Invader. But that marking, the nose marking, is unique. We haven't got any other horse in either regiment that looks like that one. But all the interest, for some reason, is tending to be at this end this morning. As you can see, respectfully at a distance, but a lot of people nonetheless. Way too many of them, to be honest. The question is, are they going to go over and annoy the horse? I think, to be honest, the horse is already annoyed. He's like, I can't understand French. So I don't know if they're talking about me. But it is popping back. It's not a good sign, is it, folks? Photos with the Cavalier. I think this guy in the green has glued his coat to the wall. It's a bit stuck. He's trying desperately to smile. So step forward fast. It should come unstuck. Now his photo just got destroyed by all these Frenchy students. Look. He's like, merde, putain. I feel a bit sorry for him now after that, in fact. He was a nice guy. All those Frenchies ruined his once-in-a-life experience of a trip to London. Who's up next? No one, by the looks of it. They heard my commentary and they've opted out. It'll be interesting to see what happens when the palace crowd come down this morning. The main reason I'm saying that is it's likely there will be a wet mount, i.e. no full guard change at Buckingham Palace, which means they're all going to come here. Well, I mean, either that or they're going to go home, back to their hotel, whatever. Oh, she's waving. Sweetheart, I'm sorry, I don't know you. I've never seen you before. Nope, it's not me. Did you just call the horse grassy arse? It's a bit rude, isn't it? I don't see any grass sticking on the back of the horse. Might be a bit of hay or straw, but there's no grass. Okay, anyone else? Tourists? Hello, roll up. How about you? Picture of the horse? Oh, but they're all shy. It's a pity. I think actually they're thinking they're not allowed. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Very unfortunate, to be quite honest with you all. And the same at the other end, look. They couldn't care less. They're standing there gawping at the horse. So guys, if you want a picture, roll up. They're rolling up but super far back. Although actually, wait, looking at it, the rain is a lot less now. One second, let's close the umbrella. It's so hard to focus on exactly where the camera's pointing when you're holding an umbrella. Plus no zoom function. I need to buy a coat like that one. Oh look, some people are completely not even realising, oblivious to the fact there's a horse in the box. This guy as well, look. I'm already going to take a wild guess, folks, and say that this horse is not going to make it to noon. I genuinely think this horse will quit. 2 reasons. 1, this box. 2, he's very restless. And 3, oh, here we go. Look at this. Me predicting the future yet again. Before it even happens. What a surprise. 3, I was going to say, this trooper has had an incredible run of bad luck. Problem is, one of the reins has got a little bit stuck. I was going to go forward and touch it, but I won't. It's not my business to do that. I think the officer will help him if necessary. He's pulled it round. Yeah, the horse didn't like the fact that one was in the wrong spot. Is he going to quit? Yeah, I still think he will, guys. I do. Too restless. Plus, a lot of them don't like the rain anyway. I mean, I don't like the rain. I'm used to it. Let's see if we can ID this one anyway. Because I just know he'll quit and we'll be like, oh, well, we don't even know which one it was. So I don't want to get too close and freak him out. So see if we can get that horse number. Yeah, I've got it. 1 second, guys. Shackleton. Who we've seen here many times. Do I remember Shackleton as a quitter? I don't. But that doesn't mean to say today won't be the first time. All these kids shouting bye-bye, walking along with their high-vis minion outfits and costumes. Probably not doing justice to the horse. Not to mention Tango Man here, on the right. I bet if I stand here for the next hour, the horse won't quit. The second I move, he's going to be off. It's absolutely guaranteed. Now the curious thing is that the Blues and Royals ordinarily would not be here. What I mean by that? Well, today is a regimental changeover day. However, as you all know, they arrive late on Monday. So my money's on them either leaving 4 o'clock today, or equally probable, he's not going to settle down, is he? Poor Shackleton. Look, he's out again. Plus it's really, really, really slippy in that box, as the trooper just noticed. Whoopsie. Really, really, really slippery in that box. Everyone's way, way, way behind the bollards, including myself, obviously. sorry, as I was saying, or if they don't change over this afternoon, it's very likely that they'll be changing over first thing tomorrow morning. My money will be on this afternoon. That said, I mean, not much to see in the afternoons when one regiment arrives and the other one leaves, because there's no 4 o'clock inspection. So will Shackers make it, guys? This is the question that we're all wondering and pondering. So of course I'm going to make it. What are you talking about? I'm no quitter. He'll be fine unless he gets crowded. I mean, for the moment, look, there are not too many people here, but he's just not a happy boy. Phoenix, meanwhile, at the other end, couldn't care less. And we like that, don't we, guys? We like horses that couldn't care less. Why? Because they're consummate professionals. Okay, on a brighter note, these two beauties are definitely not going to quit. The only problem is there's a coach now blocking their spot through the gates. One moment. I'm not going to freak out the officers or the horses by screaming out loud, the officer, what's the name of your horse? Too noisy here, too many people.
So those are the real guards.
Is that the horse named Ava at the back? I seem to remember that remarkably long tail. Plus it's really silky smooth. Strutting her stuff. Beautiful horse, that one. I wasn't sure actually whether or not the... One second. Whether the, oh, it is. It is the Chits woman that we saw last time we've been here. Yeah, it is. This is good, in fact, folks. Very good. Blues leading the way. At least till the King's troop arrive. Interesting, there are a lot of people out the back on the parade ground in a circle waiting for the changeover, because I think the majority of tour guides will have mentioned to them, hey, there is a regimental changeover because it's Wednesday morning, but guess what, there isn't. In fact, we've got the same troopers that were here when I was last here. They arrived on Monday afternoon. In fact, we've got the same, remarkable coincidence, we've got the same, and I recognise him, the same chitsman in front of us and the same gateswoman behind us as we had Monday afternoon. It is something of a coincidence, actually. Oh, here we go. Extra staff drafted in to deal with pesky tourists getting too close to the archways. Yep, Shackleton is not in the mood at all. So let's concentrate for a little while on Phoenix and happy tourists. Also not a happy horse. I don't think anyone's going to get decent pictures today, to be honest with you.
Yeah, if you like, go now. Before somebody else starts. One on each side, go on that side.
Brainstorming pictures with the horse. With the unhappy horse. It's like the guard tried to give him a glass of milk and it spilt. Beautiful markings on this one. Let's not get too excited about the rain having stopped, because it's supposed to be on off all morning. This is why almost everyone's got some kind of waterproof or an umbrella or both. Okay, we're now right in front with Harley Davidson man on the right. Oh, life-size contraception back out. on the streets of London. Somebody just hit me on the head twice with an umbrella. Let's hope it doesn't happen a third time. The other horse is getting massively crowded again, which leads me to believe that it will quit, in fact. Let's see. Camera's looking forward, but I'm looking to my left constantly to see what's happening at the other end. It's actually nice to get tourists walking over and posing though. We didn't get an awful lot of that, to be honest, since last week. Except no one's stupid enough to put their entire wrist, in the horse's mouth. I know you're thinking, nobody would be that stupid, but hey, guess what, folks? They were. On Monday afternoon. Okay, it's interesting. I thought the trooper was looking at the tourist for a minute, but he wasn't doing anything wrong, the tourist, so... Okay, who's going to come over and annoy the horse next? These two, I think. Which language is that, folks? I'm trying to listen. I've got no clue which language that is. Looks like a really thick, throaty French, but it's not. Anyone? Please in the comments. Which language? I've got no idea which language that is. Very curious. Not one we hear here a lot, I can tell you that for sure. I've noticed a few very nosy people being very tempted to wander in and see what's see what's beyond the arches. Will it happen? If it does, let's hope it's not an unsupervised kid, because we saw, didn't we, last week what happens when a child walks in and annoys the guard. I think actually that it's a British school group, so if they walked in and got shouted at, I would have absolutely zero sympathy, because it would be the teacher's fault. Good morning. Wet man at the palace. Oh, it's a 50-50 right now. It's raining, but not a lot. The thing is, they might have already decided to wet mount and got ready for it before. So I've got no way of knowing, guys, whether we're going to have a massive number of people flooding down and spoiling our fun. Yeah, British primary school group, I would guess. That's a good picture, actually. They're getting a very good picture with the guard. And thanks to our lovely trooper. How's about that? If only we were always so smooth, eh?
Thanks, guys.
That lady trooper has a real presence. A real presence. Even her posture is absolutely fantastic. I've got no clue whether she's going to move and go to the front. I thought she would then when the bell rang, but apparently not. Latina hair, lucky. Who's up next? Okay, from the US, this family. Oh, kid at the front with his hood over his face, smart. That was me when I was a kid, to be honest. There's actually a lot more interest on this side for pictures than on the other side. Okay, curious tourist inbound. It's always sort of German hill walking type as going into the archway. Damn it, she heard me. She abandoned her mission. Oh, bro. Oh, I thought he was asking me to take his picture. I'm thinking we might not get the gatesman leaving her post today because it would be crazy slippy in the yard here in those boots. Then again, you just know after I say that, she's going to start walking to the front, which is where we're going right now. Oh no. Seriously? I'm keeping my distance. Yeah, that could have been you. That would have been one for the archives if it had been you. Tall guy gets screamed at by trooper. Morning. that would have been a classic. I wouldn't have put that up. I know because it's you. No, I wouldn't. I would have done it. Oh well, but yeah, she's amazing. This new trooper. I only saw her first time on Monday. Real presence, no? Tall, authoritative, perfectly presented.
A mess today. No guard change, got cancelled.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean that's.
They had the birthday parade come up.
Yep.
This morning. So my group said, "Oh, we saw loads of people going up there," and then no guard change. By the time we got here, the practice had gone already finished. They were cut it short, I think.
Yep.
And no horse guards.
I think actually they probably did cut it short because of the weather, because they wouldn't have finished this early. They probably only started at 9:30.
Yeah, but they finished about 11:15, didn't they?
So you reckon the entire palace lot are going to end up coming down here slowly? Morning now,
I'm sure
half
Charles
11.
come up to St James's, so that rescued it.
Ah, okay. So people are going to be staying in the Royal District.
Nothing here, I can't see anything. I said there, I'm going to see the guard change, we're going to see the parade, we're going to see all this, and then nothing.
Well, I mean, let's hope. I see. Let's hope. I'm not hoping for a pull down. Then all this lot are going to run into the arches. Enjoy. Okay, right, guys, back in again. It's funny. Tall guy there, very experienced tall guy. He's a lovely guy. I know him well. He immediately mistook the trooper for a chap. Whoa! Hold on a second. This is going to be like a bit of a squish-a-roo. We haven't yet seen what happens if we get idiots with this trooper, this lady trooper. I've got a good idea of how she'll deal with it if it happens. I think that all of the students around me are Frenchies, I think. Obviously one had to notice the camera. I hate it when that happens because we don't get, the natural behaviour that we would get. Hey, you guys too. French?
Yes.
Where are you from? Where in France? Oh, you're from Lyon? Oh wow, lucky you. Lyon, beautiful city, beautiful city. What do you think about this? You know that this guard, this trooper, this is a girl. You know that? You know this? Because most people think that this is a guy. It's definitely a girl. Yeah. Okay. Enjoy, guys. Okay, friendly Frenchies. I think they're going to do their school and their country proud today. Well done, all of you Lyonites. To be honest, Lyon is not one of my favourite French cities, guys. It's, I mean, it's an interesting city, but it's not as interesting as Bordeaux, or even slightly more dangerous than Marseille. One of my favourite cities in France is actually Tours. Gosh, they're really crowding in for their pictures today, look.
So, do you film for the YouTube channel?
I do actually, wait, sorry, do you want to see which channel it is? Because you guys will be in the video. 1 second. It's funny because when French students come here, they normally get shouted at because they annoy the guard, but you guys have been like perfect. Yeah, so well done. 1 second, let me show you the channel. Wait, if it's going to work, hold on. Mais oui, here. And all of you guys will be in the video later today.
And so, okay, the video will be called?
It'll be called French Students Come from Lyon and Annoy the Guard. It'll be a good video, guys, I promise, okay? I promise. No, my pleasure. You too. Bonne chance. So nice to see a group that are being super respectful, eh? What lovely students. Massive difference to some of the Frenchy, Spanish, Italian, Slovenian, other groups we've had here that have been an absolute disgrace. The exact antithesis. In fact, the nicest last group that we had were from Sydney. Hi. Salut toi? Ça va? It's YouTube. You want to see the channel? Oh wow. I'm going to have to get out of here in a minute, guys, because otherwise I'm not going to get any footage today. 1 second. Voila.
Very good.
Yeah? Okay. Au revoir, guys. Right, let's go back to the front before I get surrounded. There's a zillion, in fact, virtually every single person in the yard, and look, there's a lot of them. They're all saying goodbye. Bye, Frenchies. They want to be in today's video. And you know what? I'm happy to let them know, and I'm not really going to label anything negative because there was nothing negative to say. I mean, to be honest, it's much more interesting in the yard today. At the front, the horses are just not in the mood at all, especially this one, who I'm still convinced will not make it. We've got 22 minutes till the change. It's okay, no, go ahead. No problem. Oh, I actually thought that was the trooper shouting. It's one of the teachers rounding up the group. Yep, the horses are not in a good mood at all. Let's hope that the replacements, when they come out, will be a bit happier. The horses are never happy when they're a bit wet. And I get that, to be honest. But once the other ones come out, the replacements at 11, which is in roughly 15-20 minutes, they will come out onto wet ground. But the air is pretty dry now. It's not spitting even. Hence the fact that most people have lost their umbrellas already. This trooper scored well, look. Drippy and wet behind him, but he's got a dry spot, dry spot, which means that his kit, especially the boots, don't need to be repolished. Lucky trooper. Okay, so the tour guide was saying, I'm not sure if we picked that up, guys. He was saying that there was a wet mount. In other words, guard change cancelled at the palace, admin mount, wet mount, same thing really. Just means somebody goes in with a clipboard. There's no actual changeover, no music, blah blah blah. Which is understandable. However, apparently the king was spotted at St James's Palace this morning. So all eyes are still firmly on the royal district. Now whether that means everybody will traipse along here afterwards, I don't know. I mean, normally the crowds tend to hit here around noon on a guard change day, but I don't know if that will happen today. I have to see. Interesting, the police are at the front permanently today, not in the yard. No police at all in the yard. All eyes at the front. Troopers gone to get their breakfast. And we're back with Phoenix. I still don't know if it is Phoenix or whether they actually just created a new name. Is that odd spelling? Oh, someone say don't touch him. Hello. Tourist place. How to underdress on a rainy day, British style.
What's he smile? Come on.
I thought that was Joe Pesci behind me for a second. I'm like, hold on a second, you sound just like Joe Pesci, no?
I get that a lot.
I bet you do.
I don't make the money though.
Upstate New York. Where are you from? Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn. Okay, that explains it. That's a great accent.
Are you videotaping everything I said? Or just taking a picture?
No, I'm filming in front because interesting interactions with tourists and horses. Some people get in trouble with breaking the
And then
rules.
you're going to make a TikTok?
It's a probably YouTube channel.
So this is so funny, you'll be on YouTube. I'll do something.
No, don't.
Don't scream, get away from the guard, or whatever is it? Queen's guard?
Oh goodness, get off the reins.
Get off the reins. And,
No, that doesn't work anymore since they've put up the bottom line.
We
Don't
didn't
touch the
we didn't
reins.
touch the reins.
Yep.
But he's supposed to say, I protect the queen.
I just making it up.
Oh, I thought you said, get away, I'm protecting the queen's guard. Off the queen's guard, don't touch me. I'm trying to make him smile. I said I'd give him $1,000, but he didn't want the money.
He might smile if you double it or triple it,
Give him
but I
some
still
money.
doubt it.
Give him some pounds. Get him a girl.
I'm trying to think about what's that classic line from Goodfellas, the Joe Pesci line.
Or what, I make you laugh? You think I'm funny?
And that's the one. Am I a funny guy?
Am I a funny guy?
Yeah, that's the one.
He's moving his hair.
Oh, you see, you inspired that.
He combs his hair. He's combing his hair. Fixing his helmet. When did they leave? Oh, he's almost smiled. He almost did. Oh, $20. I got him to smile. You won't tell anybody. I don't want to get fired.
Oh, goodness me. Okay, the trooper actually enjoyed that.
You did a good job. Do they switch every 2 hours? We're seeing walk
Every hour they flip over. It was definitely the you think I'm funny line. See, I knew that would work.
So it's at 12
Look.
o'clock they're going to move? And then another
He's
one?
smiling again. Yep,
We don't always have
at noon they'll flip over.
15 more minutes.
It's rare actually that somebody will respectfully make some kind of joke here and they will laugh. You get a lot of people that turn up and try and really get in their faces and so on. But you did it.
I better be on YouTube tomorrow.
Wow, you'll be on YouTube tonight.
I'll be on YouTube tonight. I'll never find it.
Wait, let me show you the channel, guys. 1
My
second.
son's good at finding things. I'm horrible.
Okay, 1 second. This one.
And then City Walks. Okay, I'll search it up. Wow, a lot of subscribers. 63,000.
He had a good laugh. He enjoyed that. The trooper enjoyed it.
It goes viral.
Which is rare, I must say. Well done, guys.
At 11:45.
Or Brooklyn City Walks in London today.
Whatever works for you, man. I'm gonna get my son to kiss the bus. We won't kiss the horse. Kiss the horse. Kiss the horse. Somebody kiss the horse.
Some of the soldiers actually do. Some of the soldiers come out when they change over. They do kiss the horse. Some of the tourists do. On Monday, somebody got their wrist stuck in the horse's mouth. The level of stupidity sometimes is shocking.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Look at sock. Is it bending down? They went down a little bit.
It's lucky because the woman thought it was some kind of a joke. She's like wriggling her wrist. She got it out. But we've seen people get Canadian girl got the horse's teeth sunk into her arm. All kinds of stuff happens here. It's unbelievable.
You gotta respect the horse.
Exactly that.
Games, you gotta respect.
Exactly that. Yeah. You know, it's not just that. You know, like me, you're way back. The people that try and go inside and make the guard laugh by getting in their face, that's really disrespectful. But you know, making a joke or two back here is no problem.
Sometimes the guys, you know, have to protect themselves. Right?
Absolutely, yeah. They do sometimes push and shove people out the way, and rightly so. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So we've got, what have we got? 14 minutes, and they'll bring out 2 new horses. It might be one of the really, really nippy horses. There are a couple here that are really famous for biting tourists, but we won't know that until they come out. So it's a 50-50. What are you going to see? Up the Charing Cross Avenue. Yeah, this end.
We're gonna go to Chinatown for lunch and then go back.
Okay. Best takeaway snack food in Chinatown after for a dessert, Chinatown Bakery. Amazing. Yeah, Chinatown Bakery. Really, really good. Like cream and coconut buns. Amazing stuff. Big bakery person. No, come on, you don't look like it. And the gym guy, no? Or not? You're the gym guy. Is it your first time in London, guys? Or you've been here before?
Oh, Mark's coming. Sorry, Mark's coming.
First time, yeah?
What is he doing? Where's he going?
She.
Oh, she has to grow one.
It is. Yeah. Lady guard. Apparently somebody just radioed down and said there are a couple of guys from Brooklyn annoying the guard on the horse. And I don't know which guys they were talking about. It's true, they've gone scarper quick. Oh.
She's switching to the black guy and then the black guy's going over there.
Yeah, they'll flip around.
It's very progressive here. They have a black guy, a woman.
To be honest, this regiment, the Blues and Royals regiment, they've got about 12, 15 lady guards, which is a lot in British Army terms. In terms of nationalities, troopers from everywhere. Fijians, French Guiana, Caribbean, all over the place. It is very, very progressive, British Army these days, which is a great thing as far as I'm concerned.
She can get eaten by her.
C'est bon, tu l'as eu. Tu partageras à Isha les photos.
If you do stay, guys, and see it, enjoy. But thanks for talking to me, yeah? See you, enjoy. Okay, sorry folks, so someone taking a picture. Right, that was actually really lovely, in fact. They were not even trying to make the guard laugh, but of course, that classic Joe Pesci line from Goodfellas, I didn't even know he was going to repeat it, but that guy from Brooklyn, his voice is absolutely quintessentially Joe Pesci, and the guard burst out laughing. Absolutely brilliant moment. It's a real shame we were not closer on the guard's face at the moment he started to laugh, because he completely lost it. Love it. That's only the second time that I've been up close when somebody respectfully and from a great distance tells a joke. In this case, just uttered a single line, famous line. You think I'm funny? From Goodfellas. Boom. Love it. Well done to those guys. And if you're watching this, guys, thanks for talking to me. Kind of made my morning. That was super funny. Meanwhile, okay, I'm pretty sure at this point that Shackleton will make it to the end. Bearing in mind we've only got 10 minutes. I actually thought that accent was the Bronx, but of course it's Brooklyn. Once Upon a Time in America vibes, the second that I saw him. Good looking fellow and his son, very, very friendly. So a big shout out to everybody watching in Brooklyn, folks. Or any of the other four boroughs, 5 boroughs in New York City, I believe. Brooklyn, the Bronx, Queens, Manhattan. Oh God, help me out, New Yorkers. What are the 5 boroughs? Brooklyn, Queens, the Bronx. I know this, but I've forgotten. Damn it. There goes my NYC geography. It's starting to get kind of chocky here again. I don't know where everyone's come from. Look, Palace, I guess. Now, annoyingly for us, when I was talking to the two gents from Brooklyn, the lady trooper gatesman, she was in the camera. I'm not sure if we caught it. When she went back into the yard, she screamed at a group of girls super loudly. Did you get a shout in the yard? I missed it. No, just a few minutes ago. Yeah, were you inside when it happened? Yeah, I missed it as well. Damn it. Damn, it's getting packed here. What the hell? At this point, it's just struggling to move people. Hey, let's crowd the horse a little bit. I'm going to go back and around. There's too many people. Sorry. I'm also very conscious of the fact we've got 10 minutes to the changeover. So I think part 2 will start with that changeover and I will likely be in the yard. Let's see. It's absolutely chock around the horse.
Okay, food, follow his help, please.
Okay, that's it. Fun's over, guys. Bye-bye. Good heavens. Here we go again. Every time that there are too many people crowding this horse. I think it was roughly 2 weeks ago that I called this trooper the Iceman because whatever the horses decide to throw at him, he is cool as a cucumber. Come on, Big Shaq, you can make it. Nine minutes. Oh. Yeah, he's going to make it, guys. Some people are just crawling kind of low down. They just cut through it. Right, back in the yard. For the moment. With Horseguards' largest ever group shot. Yeah, Trooper's a good looking fellow, that's why he's so popular. It's not TikTok. No, it's not TikTok. It's not. It's for YouTube. This is the best thing about not being on TikTok anymore, guys. I used to hate that when people used to crowd around. Oh, TikTok. Hey. I haven't seen you for ages. You with your Julius Caesar haircut.
I had to move so quickly because I was going to end up in their school Thursday.
Well, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Then you look like a teacher. I mean, you want to be you are an educator anyway, in a way. You see, there you are. What happened? You got caught in the rain.
This, yeah.
It actually suits you, in fact, that way.
Oh, you know what? I hate the curly. Actually, I really don't like it.
Why?
Just because it makes me. I get it from my nan.
But wait, why do you, I never see you, for example, wearing a hat or a cap or whatever. Much easier, no? You pulls down, like waterproof cap, problem solved. No need to carry an umbrella. So back occasionally. I mean, it's been like weeks since you were here.
Yeah, occasionally. So here today, went 4 times next month. Mainly that's just for troop. and then the state visit from the Emperor and Empress of Japan.
Oh, actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, the Japanese state visit. When is the Japanese state visit?
They haven't given a date, they've just said late next month.
Next month, flipping. We're trooping the colour, rehearsals, state visit. Going to be a busy one, which is good for us, I
And
guess.
after that, I'm
Okay, Greek, let's go, please, take way.
focused on stuff.
Yeah, I know how that feels, trust me. Oh. Bye YouTube, said the kids. We went over our usual time, guys. Out of here. Back for part 2. Bye for now. Bye kids. Bye, 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 bye.